story that I heard in walking to Talucha, walking to Flatbush, and this was this past Yom Tov last week Wednesday. The story goes as follows. This I heard from the son of the one that was involved in this story. The son that was involved in this story is a son of a father who was the Menayel, one of the deans in Beis Rivka, and he passed away in 1973. He was a dean in Beis Rivka, Menayel, and he was a principal. And in addition to that, he was also a shamesh that he maintained the shul, Young Israel, on Eastern Parkway. In those years, the shul was still existing, the Young Israel shul, 935 Eastern Parkway. He once went into the Rebbe for Yechidus, and the Rebbe told him that since it is now, after this was exactly 40 years ago, 69, since it is now after the Six-Day War, and because there's an awakening, a spiritual awakening in Eretz Yisrael, so therefore if you can ask the shul if they can donate a Sefer Torah to Eretz Yisrael. So it's a very interesting hayra. Pasha donate a Sefer Torah to Eretz Yisrael. He's looking at the Rebbe and he's thinking to himself, he doesn't have any idea if this is Bechlal going to work out. I mean, this is Pasha going to shul and saying, give us Sefer Torah and send it to Israel. Sefer Torah which costs tens of thousands of dollars. But the Rebbe told him, and he did it. He went to the shul, and he wasn't the Rav in the shul there, he was a Shamish, which is in a sense a lower position than a Gabbai. And he suggested it to them. And they accepted. He said, yeah, it's a good idea. And the Rebbe continued, and the Rebbe said, Be'emes, everything should cost money. So therefore, they should also set up that someone should take the Sefer Torah, travel to Israel, bring it to Israel, and deliver it there. And this was going to be brought into the shul, Tzemach Tzedek shul, which was also redeemed after, that they actually had it. They got it after the Six-Day War.
In the old city.
In the old city. No, he himself is a principal in Beis Rivka, and he can't just get away stam. The Rebbe Geholfen, there was a big snowstorm that year. For the ones of us that remember, in 69 there was a snowstorm that I remember in Yeshiva. A whole week we had off in Yeshiva. And in Bedford. So Beis Rivka was also closed. So he found this occasion. He got a passport, and a ticket and everything, and he went. He took the Sefer Torah with him, and he landed in Israel, and he spoke to the Chassidim there, and he said, listen, this is Sefer Torah, a shlichus from the Rebbe to place into the Tzemach Tzedek shul, and vices later it'll get to where it's supposed to get to. For whatever reason, it seemed like there was a disagreement between two groups in Israel, and therefore they did not make the parade, Achnasa Sefer Torah, when he was there. And he had to leave, so he left. And a few days later, which was Tezayin Oder, the 16th of Adar, they made the Achnasa Sefer Torah. They brought the Sefer Torah in, they made a parade, and a whole commotion. He felt very upset about it. He felt he brought the Sefer Torah, a shlichus from the Rebbe, and here everything was played down, low-key, and when he left, they made a whole tzimus. They made a whole commotion, a whole parade, and so he wrote to the Rebbe, but he didn't get an answer. By Keshel Bracha, last week, exactly 40 years, Achan Shel Pesach, he goes by the Rebbe to receive wine. The Rebbe would give each one pouring wine from the kos that he made Havdalah on, that he benched on. And the Rebbe says to him, don't irritate yourself why there was no big commotion, as long as they know here and they know there. That's what the Rebbe told him. As long as they know here and they know up there. And this was the answer that the Rebbe gave him. This was 40 years ago, Achan Shel Pesach. So this shows that a person does some inyanim. A person can never think, it wasn't here, it wasn't there. It's the people around are all it's like puppets. It's the main thing is that it got to the there, Actually, he tells me he has no idea where the Sefer Torah is today. But it got there, and it accomplished here, and it accomplished up there. The Rebbe says, and this is what counts.
Okay.